It's too dangerous to go inside a collapsed parking garage in Lower Manhattan. And right now, the fire department is using a robot and a drone to make sure there are no victims still trapped inside. At least one person was killed, 5 others injured, and many people had close calls.
A staff member who actually came inside covered in dust, and they said they barely ran out.
Yeah, what a situation today. Right now, officials have no idea what triggered all of that. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Corey Chambers.
And I'm Shirley Chan. This happened right next to a Pace University dorm, forcing students to evacuate. Now, the area is just a few blocks from City Hall. It is densely packed and densely populated.
Yeah, we have live team coverage for you tonight, including hearing from students that were forced from their dorm rooms as all of this played out. But we begin with Pick 7's Jay Dow, who is live outside the garage with an update on the latest there. Jay.
Corey, a very narrow Ann Street and a single entrance into this collapsed parking garage, posing quite a challenge for first responders who had to rely on new technology to seek out any survivors. Panic and confusion in Lower Manhattan at around 4:15 Tuesday afternoon after the sudden collapse of a parking garage in the heart of the tightly spaced financial district.
We heard a big boom and we thought it hit our building, so we went to check the windows. We immediately saw smoke, cars were sinking, and it looked like out of a movie, and it was horrible. Emergency officials say one garage worker died in the collapse. 5 other workers and at least 1 civilian suffered various injuries. Citizen app video showing vehicles parked on the top 4th level of the garage falling through a gaping hole. Investigators do not believe criminality was a factor in the collapse.
And we have no reason to believe that this is anything other than a structural collapse. Obviously, that investigation will continue.
For first responders, this was a logistical nightmare on a narrow street. Fear of a larger collapse led firefighters to send in drones and new robotic dogs into the rubble, looking for any more survivors.
The building was continuing to collapse. We made the decision to remove all our people from the building. They were able to give us a video inside.
Jim Slattery parked his car on the ground level of the very same garage less than 15 minutes before it collapsed.
I heard there's trash inside all over the place.
Talk about a close call.
I haven't thought about it because I heard someone was a fatality, unfortunately. So when you hear that, I'm very lucky.
Pace University has a building right next door to the garage. The university announcing that classes for now are canceled. And again, investigators have a lot of work to do to figure out what caused this garage collapse. We're live in Lower Manhattan tonight. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.
All right, Jay, thank you.